Good morning, students. How are you? Are you fine? Do you remember which poem we learned in previous class? Yeah, Song of the Rain. Who was the poet? Khalil Gibran. Okay, before that, we can go next stanzas. I will explain today third stanza. In the previous class, we learned first and second stanza. In the first stanza, rain fell from the sky by the god and the pearls were plucked from the crown of Ishtar, daughter of Dawn. Okay, then we can move to the next third stanza that was explaining the poet that about the rain also. When I cry, the hills laugh. When I cry means, do you know who is that? Yeah, it is rain. When the rain cries, the hills laugh. When I humble myself, all things are rejoice. Do you know, after the rain, in the nature, all things are very happy. The flowers will brightly bloom and it spread a smell all over the nature. When I bow, all things are elated from the earth. When I bow means here, the rain, after the rain, all things are elated or all things are removed from the ground of the earth. The rain becomes, after the rain, all the nature and surroundings become very happy. And the poet describing the word mercy. The cloud and the fields are the mutual relationship between them. In here, the poet described the word mercy to express the word meaning. That mercy here refers to the benefits of the rain droplets. After that, the poet says that the rain droplets quench the thirst. It means that quench the thirst means after raining, the earth will remove all the draft and it protect the nature and nourish the whole earth. You know that after the rain, the atmosphere, the nature, the flowers, all will rejuvenate. After that, it cure the alignment. After the rain, the flowers will bloom and all the plants and animals will rejuvenate in the nature. So, and the poet describing here, cure the alignment. It means that the cloud release all the rain droplets from the clouds. And here the poet describing the rain here with a lot of mercy droplets here compared that the benefits of the rain here the poet describing. After the rain, the giving very pleasant atmosphere and the flowers and flowers give very freshness and flowers will bloom brightly and it spread out its fragrance. It means the smell. And the rain here refers after the showers of the rain. After the rain, the earth remove all the thirst and the clouds will release all the droplets from the sky. It means here the last line of the fourth stanza, the poet says that the pure alignment here refers to the clouds release all the droplets from the sky. And once again I say the meaning about the fourth stanza. Here the poet describing when I cry, it means the rain cries, the hills will laugh. When I rejoice or when I humble myself, the flowers rejoice. Flowers rejoice means after the showering of the rain, the flowers will very pleasant and very beautiful. And after that, here poet compares when I bow. When I bow means earth. Rain droplets are fall to the earth and it soaked to the ground. Raindrops were soaked into the ground and clean every surroundings and atmosphere. Fourth stanza, the poet says that it remove all the quenches or all the thirst of the earth by showering of the rain and cure the alignment, which means all the droplets from the clouds were releasing to the ground. Students, let's read the poem. Okay. Please, all of you, please look at your text. Third stanza. When I cry, the hills laugh. When I humble myself, the flowers rejoice. When I bow, all things are elated. And the fourth stanza. The field and the cloud are lovers. In this line, the field and the lovers were the mutual relationship were shown by the poet. And between them, I am a messenger of mercy. Between the field and the cloud, here, mercy is the messenger of field and clouds. I quench the thirst of one. I cure the alignment of the other. I quench the thirst of one here means the rain will remove all the thirst of the earth by showering of the rain. I cure the alignment of other here means the clouds will release all the droplets from the sky. Children, now let's go to the vocabulary. Rejoice, feel or show great joy. Quench, to satisfy thirst. Bow, to bend or curve downward. Elated, make someone happy. Ailment and illness. Children, shall I ask some questions? Comment on the expression, when I cry, the hills laugh. Answer, when the rain falls heavily on the hills, they produce the sound of laughter. How does the rain act as a messenger of mercy? The rain takes pity on the field and cloud. When it falls, it rejuvenates fields, plants and trees. It also cures love, sickness of the cloud. Why are all the things elated when the rain falls? All the things are elated when the rain falls. It is so because the rain brings life and rejuvenates everything. The thirst of the field is quenched. Everything in nature looks fresh, green and beautiful. I quench the thirst of one whose thirst is quenched. The thirst of field has been quenched. I cure the ailment of other who is ailing. What is the ailment being referred to? The clouds are ailing. In the ailment being referred to is the fact that they are swollen and heavy with water. Children, now let's look the grammatical item. Did you know what is anaphora? Anaphora, which means the use of a word referring back to a word used earlier in a time to avoid repetition. For example, when I cry, when I humble, when I bow. Children, let's do an activity. Prepare a poem theme based upon rain. Now I will show my version, the poem theme based upon the rain. I love to watch the rain fall from heaven like a soft love to my soul. The drops of the rain cure my pain, pitter patter on the roof. Wonderful drops of rain glimmer out of my windows. Children, you want to do an follow-up activity? Prepare a brief summary of 4 stanzas of poem and you want to send your English teacher. Dear students, do you understand the poem 3rd and 4th stanza? Now we completed 4 stanzas. I thought you all understand the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th stanzas meaning. If you have any doubt, please feel free to ask me. Okay, thank you students. Stay safe, stay home.